Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Time to take that walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer comes from Bissell Brothers Brewing. That's why you see the emblem on the front, the 3 B's. This is their Imperial or Double IPA called Swish. And I've heard some good things about this beer, and I've had Greg sent me this one, and I think Rico has sent me some of their beers before, and maybe somebody else has sent me some of their beers, and they really do some really tasty stuff. This one was sent to me by Greg, and he writes, Swish from Bissell Brothers. This is their highest rated beer, coming in at number 54 on Beer Advocate's top 250 list, so that's pretty impressive there. He said he picked it up at the brewery during their December 16th release. And I haven't looked at the bottom of the can. He doesn't give me a date here on the paper. So let's take a quick look and see if I can see any kind of dating on it. 12/15/17. So this was done on the 15th of December, and I'm actually reviewing this on Christmas Day here, 2017, but you won't see it till after the first of the year. I'm about a week ahead now, guys, so a little bit further. Hope everybody's having a wonderful 2018. Let's see what this brings to the table. The commercial description on tap says our double IPA, Citrus, Mosaic, Simcoe, Apollo. Well, I know the Citra, Mosaic, and the Simcoe hops very well. They are some of my favorites. The Apollo, I've had a few beers with that hop in it, but I've never grown it and never brewed with it. So, don't know quite the characteristics of it, but the other three are awesome. Simcoe and Citra and Mosaic are 3 of my favorites. So, let's get on with this. I do appreciate Greg sending this to me. Like I said, I have had some of these guys' beers sent to me. Let's see how tasty this one is. And from what I'm seeing and reading, this should be a juice bomb. Alright guys, into the glass we go. Oh yeah, very cloudy, looks like orange juice coming out. While I pour this, I'm going to tell you the cuisine is barbecue, cheese and peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. Your stronger cheese is Gorgonzola Limburger, and the beach game, grilled meat and salmon, glassware to snifter, tulip oversized wine glass. And according to these guys, because it's an Imperial, they say you can sell or don't. That's the whole reason they put a date on the bottom of it. Drinking fresh. Fresher you can get your grubby little hands on it. Alright, and there you go. You can see the Swish written on the back of the can. Not a lot of time spent designing this label, I wouldn't think. That looks like orange juice, guys. Absolutely. About a quarter finger of head on that pour. Looks exactly like orange juice in the glass. Maybe just a slightly lighter characteristic, maybe a little grapefruit juice mixed in with it. Definitely a juice bomb. And these guys are up in the New England area. They are out of Maine. Oh, I bet it's cold up there right now. Because I know it's blue cold here already. Wind been blowing about 50 miles an hour. Had to go sit in the truck just to smoke a damn cigar. It was too damn windy to sit outside and smoke a cigar. That sucks. I don't like this weather, guys. I do not. I do not. That looks just like orange juice, guys. Maybe just a little thinner than that. But awesome looking beer. To the nose we go. Oh, wow. Wow. The orange juice and the citrusiness, easy for me to say, is off the chain. Wow. grapefruit, oranges, mango, maybe some peaches, pineapple. That smells absolutely fantastic. Wow, that smells awesome, guys. A lot of these brewers are jumping into these juice bombs now. That has been the fad of 2017. We're going to see if it continues in 2018. We do have some local breweries now that are doing some of this style here. There's some in Richmond that are doing it. We do have one or two of them here in the Roanoke Valley that are doing it, but they're not sending it out to distribution. You actually have to go to the brewery and to pick it up to get a canned version or a crowler or a growler feel of it. So hopefully those guys' distribution is going to expand. We can get their beers at the grocery store and at the beer stores. So that's what we're hoping for. This is probably my favorite style of beer now. It really is, guys. And I've had some subscribers say, "Oh, when I did the Stone beer review, oh, you're taking grades away from a beer that's not even in the same style." Guys, I don't mean to do that. It's just that the West Coast style beers, especially the Stone Enjoy By beers, which I used to think were awesome 10 beers, just don't have the taste that these do. I mean, I know it's a different style, but it is what it is. And just take these as, these are just my opinion. If you don't like this style of beer, so be it. And if you think a Stone Enjoy By is better than these juice bombs, so be it. It all depends on what you like and where your palate's at and what you want to drink. I personally think these are world-class, outstanding. And I don't mean to step on anybody's toes like a Stone Brewery or and Greg Cook over there, but I just think these beers have more aroma and more taste for a hophead. Somebody that likes that big upfront hop in your face style of beer. So let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Cheers Greg. Oh wow. Alcohol is super well hidden. We do have 80 IBUs from Untapped on this beer. So I like it when we get that information. The Trillium and Treehouse guys don't like to give that information out, but Bissell Brothers has done it. 8%, 80 IBUs, which are not off the chain. I mean, it could be 135 IBUs too for a double or an Imperial IPA. Very smooth drinking beer. Wow. Absolutely outstanding, guys. Absolutely outstanding. I would say this is probably the best beer that I've had from the Bissell Brothers. Don't want to leave any of that in there. Get it all out. Alright guys, this is right out of the fridge. I'm going to sip on my glass of orange juice here and let it come up to room temperature and see what we think. Right now, I'm kind of blown away. It's pretty damn impressive. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Awesome lacing left on the glass. Tell you it's a well-made beer. Very tasty beer. A nice representation of a New England style juice bomb, if you will. Big notes of pine, grapefruit, pineapple, oranges, mango, peaches. A lot of stuff going on with this beer. Excellent hops that they've used with the Mosaic and the Citra and the Apollo. Awesome. Very, very tasty beer. Those hops are very, very prominent in big time juice bombs, guys. The Mosaic and the Citra, Simcoe, Apollo, those are all excellent hops to provide that big up in your face style of beer. I mean, some of my favorites, especially the Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe. They are awesome hops to brew with. I have brewed with those. I've never produced a juice bomb like this, but I have brewed with them. I've never super hopped or double dry hopped anything. I don't use any kind of whirlpooling to get these cloudy beers like these juice bombs are. Maybe I will do that down the road here. I would love to produce something that looks and tastes like this. Just haven't done it yet. So I have no way to do any kind of whirlpooling unless I manually, you know, like I said, not experienced enough to know how to do that. Would love to try that though. All right, guys, this is an awesome beer. It is a world-class beer. I can't think of a single thing that I would say to change or anything. This is a well-produced alcohol, super well hidden. Awesome. I mean, it's absolutely outstanding, guys. And like I said earlier, probably the best beer I've had from these fellas. Final chug. We are not going to leak anything in the glass. Absolutely world-class, guys. Outstanding. If you can get your hands on this particular beer, which is the Swish from Bissell Brothers Brewery, especially if you like this style of beer. I mean, if you don't bother. I just assume you not buy it, and especially if you comment on Beer Advocate or Untapped. If you don't like this style of beer, don't buy it. It is a hophead lover's delight, especially if you like this style of beer, and I do. It's a 10. It's absolutely a 10 for me, guys. Date on the can, ABVs on the can. We got the IBUs listed here as 80. We got all 3 bits of information to make an educated decision of whether we want to buy this style of beer or not. So hopefully these guys that buy this beer and comment on these sites are into this style of beer, and they just don't buy it to say, no, I didn't like it, and post bad grades. I just assume them not post that if you don't like this style of beer, because this is what it is. This is a juice bomb. And if you don't like juice bombs, don't waste your money. I do. I wish I could buy this beer here. I would buy it regularly. I would have a ton of it here. I would buy it by the case, probably. It's impressive. It's impressive. 100, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 4.58. Pretty impressive numbers from those guys over there, too. And Untapped has it at 4.55. Pretty impressive numbers there, too. Definitely worth picking up, guys. It is an outstanding beer. I'm not going to say, well, I could just as soon give it a 9. Why? Why? There's nothing that I could say to change this beer to make it better. It's absolutely wonderful. So, Greg, thanks again, my brother. I do appreciate you and Adam, your brother, and your dad. And I think you had another friend, Rob, sent one of the beers there, the Death by Coconut. I have reviewed that one yet, and I haven't went back and looked and seen how long it's been. If it's been at least a year, we're going to re-review it. If it's not, we're probably not. So we'll see. I'll check that out before we do the review. So if you've had this one from Bissell Brothers, a Swish, let me know what you think, guys. I thought it was damn tasty. I thought it was outstanding. I thought it was world class. Blew my hair back. I guess you can tell it's all back behind my head. And the socks. You can't see that, but they're gone. All right. Let me know what you think, guys. Till we meet again. Let's go see what's in the fridge.